Alright, it's the night of December 16th, and I am in Redwood City, California, not too far from Woodside. And I'm going to get up tomorrow and race the Woodside Ramble 50k. So it's about, it's 50k. There's about 5,300 feet of climbing. I think it's pretty runnable. I really want to finish this one strong. So I'm going to try and go out pretty conservatively and just try and run as hard as I can for the last climb and the last descent. There's 2 big climbs, 2 big descents. So that's kind of the plan. It's supposed to be really cold tomorrow, so we'll see how that goes. I'm going to layer up a little bit. And then my dad's going to be down here crewing for me. Hopefully we'll get a little bit of video. All right, here goes. All right, I'm in the car. We're going to head to the start line pretty soon. My dad's dropping off the hotel keys. It is pretty cold. I can see my breath, but it's like 39 here in Redwood City, which is where I am, and the start line is going to be a lot colder. Yesterday at about 2 in the afternoon, it was 53 degrees here, and then when we drove up into the mountains where the course was, it was 38. So the temperature dropped 15 degrees, so hopefully it's not that cold. All right, we're gonna head off.
Doing all right? Good. Good deal.
Today is December 18th, 2016, and yesterday I ran the Woodside Ramble 50k, as the video shows. I'm sorry I didn't take a whole lot of video. That's just kind of the way things go sometimes when you've got people crewing and everything like that. But I definitely wanted to make sure I recap some of the details there. The race went really well, according to plan. I started out really slowly. You can see in the start I was quite a ways back. And I was, definitely running pretty slowly, although I was running up all the climbs in the beginning. But I came through the first aid station at mile 6.4, excuse me, feeling really good. And then again at mile 12.0, also feeling pretty good, pretty strong. And I just kind of rolled on the downhills. One thing I noticed is that a lot of the guys that were around me, a lot of the older guys, seemed to be able to climb pretty well. But then I always seem to pass them on some of the rolling downhill parts. So I think downhill is kind of my strength there. But anyway, there's a loop after the second aid station, and you come back to the second aid station, or you come back to that same aid station again. And that was where I made one mistake. I cruised down to the bottom, and that was the plan. And then I was going to push hard on the way back up. So just after the climb started, I got to this point, and I was looking around for a place to use the bathroom, so I was a little bit distracted. But I got to this point where I got to a spot where the trail split, and there was no markings, and I was really worried that I thought, maybe someone just moved the markers or something like that. It's probably fine. So I kept going for about half a mile before I realized that I was definitely off course, and so I turned around and had to backtrack, and then I found the markings, and it was pretty blatant. I really don't know how I missed it. I guess when you're pushing hard, that's what happens. But so anyway, I got back on course, probably lost about 10 minutes, but just kept pushing up the climb as hard as I could. I was breathing really hard. Yeah, I just ran as hard as I could back up at the top of that, back to the aid station. And then after that I had one sort of flat section to go and then a steep downhill. And I got to the last aid station with 5.8 miles to go in 4 hours flat. And I knew that if I ran well down to the bottom, I'd be able to crack 5 hours, and that was the goal. So just push hard downhill. There was a lot of switchbacks, but it was super runnable. And I ended up finishing in 4 hours and 48 minutes, which is a time that I'm really, really happy with. It's not super fast, but being able to finish an ultra strong is something that I haven't done before. So I'm really happy about that, and I think the race strategy played out well. It would have been nice to lose those 10 extra minutes that I spent off course, but that's the way it goes. Part of racing is knowing the course, and yeah, just one of my faults this time around. Hopefully the next time will be better. So looking forward, I'm really scared, super scared to race Sean O'Brien 100K. It's twice the distance I ran yesterday, and I'm pretty sore from the 50K. My legs are sore, and my Achilles is really, really sore from all the climbs. But I just got to remind myself that Sean O'Brien, I'm going to start a lot slower. I'm going to run a lot slower for the whole thing. You know, I'll probably take more time in aid stations to refuel, and I think it'll go okay if I get everything planned right. So that's the next thing. You know, it's going to be a big challenge, but yeah, stay tuned. I'll try to keep posting vlogs, and I'll try to post more videos if I can. It's really hard in college, but it's nice to be home and be able to do a little bit of that stuff. So yeah, thanks, and yep, hopefully I'll make a video of training for Sean O'Brien, and then maybe another one from Sean O'Brien. So wish me luck, and thanks for watching.